do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Everything changes.
Life. Life.
Okay, good evening to everyone in the North American server that's tuning in this evening for more tank on tank action, North American online finals, World of Tanks Blitz, Twister Cup. Great to have you here with us this evening. I've just set the stream up a little bit early to make sure that everything is working as it should be. Good news is that seems to be the case. And yeah, gonna get some tunes on in the background. We'll try and get some replays rolling for you. By my clock, well, here in Malta, it is 2:40 in the morning, Central European summertime. But for those of you in the States, matches will be starting in real time at 9 p.m. Eastern Seaboard Time, EST. The stream is running with a 5-minute delay, so you will be seeing the games going live on the stream 5 minutes past 9. Kind reminder, if you are tuning in now, make sure you're watching through Wargaming's portal, either through the in-game client or through their website. You've got to do that. You've got to log in with your Wargaming ID in order to earn those Twister coins. If you're watching this direct on the YouTube channel, you won't be able to earn those coins, and that kind of sucks. So make sure you follow the links. They're in the description on the video, actually, for the NA region, North America server region. So you shouldn't have any difficulty there. Even a link explaining how to log in with your Wargaming ID. Should that be something new to you? Shouldn't be, but just in case, we're covered. So we've got some got a bit of time to kill. I'm still rocking. Let me get my garage view here. There we go. I am still rocking an OP 3 tank garage, max tier 2 on the North American server. Fortunately, I took the liberty of importing a couple of replays for you. Not these ones. These ones. Playing on touch on the European server region. Ping and touch controls in my favor. And some choice replays for you to enjoy. Some sneaky rolling swarm play Legion Clan. So I'm just going to get this started with the T54 game on Castilla. Sit back, enjoy, make sure you've got your beverage of choice in hand, some snacks ready for the show. It's promising to be a great lineup. This evening we have got, first match is Pincer's Malice team versus Aim True Clan Straight, and then Malice facing up against Purple from the Purple Clan. Promises to be something special indeed. So, enjoy. That was a very, very fun game indeed. Picking up the mastery, getting all the spots, getting all the damage. Lowest tier, only tier 9 in an otherwise tier 10 game. Having a great time, 1400 XP. Getting the cap early on, 343 victory points earned. Lots of spotting damage as well. Just how a medium is meant to be played. Let's see here. Premium account doing the business. my novice NA account telling me, did you know these things about this? No, I did not know that. That's all new to me. Okay, we've still got quite a bit of time to go before the invites come out. So let's have a quick sneaky thing. Well, actually, first of all, let's do something in the settings and turn off auto mute. It just means when I'm flicking between the screens, we won't lose the glorious in-game sound. Okay. So, looking at the chat now, good evening, Charlie Thomas. You were indeed the first here. BFG 9000, loving the Doom reference. My first FPS game that I ever played here in Malta. It is it's now 2:48 in the morning. It's very early. I'm very tired. It's even, well, later, earlier in Finland. I am Aklish. Great to have you here with us. Absolutely brilliant to see people here. Getting the chat started. Do let me know who you're rooting for. Cheer on your teams and all the other good things. Yes. And let's see. Tournaments. That's what I wanted to click on instead. And let's see if I can get a window up. There we go. Good evening, North America. Good middle of the night, Europe, if you're tuning in to watch this live. Crazy people if you are, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Another reminder, make sure that you're watching this stream through Wargaming's portal, either through the in-game client or through the website, so you can pick up the Twister coins. If you're watching this directly on YouTube, you won't get those coins, and that sucks for you. Actually, let's move the camera over there. That makes it slightly better. North America is quite an interesting server in terms of team layout, and I can't hear myself over this lovely EDM track we've got in the background. So let's just bring that down a notch. Okay, we've got about 5 minutes or so before the invites are out. So what I'd like to do actually is just talk through the current staging, well, the current lay of the land in the tournament scene. And I had, let's see, I did make a little Excel chart earlier on. There we go. So your clear leaders at the moment are Hate Us More. They're not having the best round 2, but they were absolutely dominant, undefeated in round 1. I don't really get the round system that we're using. Each team plays the other teams twice, but the cumulative scores, as I understand it anyway, the cumulative scores from those games go on to determine the top 4. So, Hate Us More, top of the table with 9 points. They are closely followed by Pramo, the team led, and that's Pramo with the letters close together, not spaced out, and that is the team with KS, His Royal Fatness, TJF Blue, Fishy, clan leader Mike A, 82198, and also Pramo, a good mate of mine. So good to see those boys in second place at the moment. Very strong shot, if not guaranteed to be going through. Yeah, guaranteed to be going through to the top 4. Hate Us More and Pramo. So Pramo having a lot of success actually, which I'm sure is no surprise to you guys in the North American server, even over here in the EU server region, Europe. We're getting to know Pramo by name and by reputation. In third place It's actually Pincer's team. You're seeing them on your screen as reaction 2. They are with 7 points in the bag. You're seeing them on the screen as reaction 2, but I believe they prefer to go by the name Goldfish, which I prefer as well. I think that's much better. So they're in 3rd place, and then in 4th place it is it's Malice, Pincer Malice. That's the team that our stream will be following this evening when they versus Straight, Aim True, and PURPL. Now these are 2 of the low table teams, so certainly Malice will be very, very well. They need to pick up the wins. It's a very close run thing between Malice and Pramo's 3rd team, which I've informed is a Latino Hispanic team by Mikey. So be interesting to see how Pincer Malice, they can't let these easy. There's no such thing as an easy win when you get to this level of esports play, but certainly looking at the competitive layout of the teams, they can't afford to lose to these low table teams at this late stage of the tournament. Day 6, only 4 matches for the teams left to play. So yeah, Pincer desperately need to get these wins in the bag to give them a good shot at reaching the top 4, and it is Pramo's 3rd team hot on their heels. So Pramo with Pramo's 3rd team 5 points, Pincer Malice with 6 points, Pincer Goldfish 7 points, Pramo, the traditional Pramo team, 2nd place of 8, top of the table, Hate Us More with 9, and the 3 other teams, both purple teams and Straight's Aim True, out of the runnings by league points. There's nothing they can do to recuperate the losses from earlier in the campaign. Certainly in the first round, Purple picked up 0 points, Masakwa, Aim True 2 apiece, and the situation hasn't improved for those guys much in round 2 either. So they've been taking a bit of a beating, but great to see them showing up to the matches nonetheless, and competing with the big boys, certainly making it through to the top 8. They are teams to be feared by pretty much 99% of the server population in North America. It's just when you get to this level, there's got to be some dominance, some teams at the very, very top. Invite will be coming up in not very long at all, if we're being honest. So it's going to be very interesting to see what tanks are. Well, I've got the list of maps here, but I will wait until the room comes up. There we go. Let's get stuck into the room. Excellent stuff. And there we go. Yeah, so for those of you who are not super au fait, familiar with the Clan Wars scene, with particularly the Twister Cup, this group stage is a round robin. Each team plays each other team twice. It's 1 league point for a win, no league points for a loss. This is going to be Supremacy, best of 5. Let me just see if I can get that music down and off. There we go. And now we can focus on the game itself, and just check the stream health. Stream health is good, which is nice, and lots of stuff going on in the chat. Yes, Thomas, it feels so bad to be up so late, but you know, we're gonna see how we go. So it is, the first map is Canal, and let's just make sure that we ready up so we don't miss the action. Very important first step is that you ready up, and that you don't miss anything. And let me just see if I can bring, there we go, we've got the mini-map on the display there. Much better for you guys to look at compared to my face. I do apologize. I've got some, not technical issues. I'm working. We're growing the stream's technical capabilities day by day. Phase 1 was getting the map here with us. Phase 2 is going to be getting my cursor on it. It kind of disappears. We can go behind it, but we can't go over it, which is a shame. And we can't draw on it either. So lots of things to figure out. But this is the Canals map. It is a 4-cap map. Very, very large map in terms of fields of fire and flanking opportunities. 3 minutes to go. Basically, typically what we see on the EU server is teams vying for control of either A and B or C and D, and then it becoming a sort of defensive standoff between the team that gets the cap position first, repelling the attack from the team that is behind on cap points. And the strategy is typically to either stop the B or the C cap, respectively, or flank in from the sides, or make a push through the middle and try and get some guns down to restore cap advantage in their favor. Well, in the favor of the team that was slightly behind. As you're looking at on your screen, Pincer's Malice team are green. They're going to be starting off in the south spawn for game 1, and Straight's Aim True team red north spawn, bearing in mind that we play each map twice, with the spawns switching between games to make it fair for both teams. And let's have a look at the lineups now. Malice, and this is something you're gonna have to forgive me, as a as a European server player. Sometimes the North American meta, it seems entirely alien to me, and I'm looking here at Malice's lineup, and I'm having a bit of a what kind of moment. I am not really sure. Certainly, the bat chat is something we see a lot of in the EU, but the combination double grills, E50M, and double 50Bs with an IS-7 there backing it up as well. But that is an atypical setup for me. I'm really interested to see where that goes, and I hope the guys in Twister on the EU server, other server regions as well, are paying attention to the strats that we're seeing here on the North American server. Definitely want to bring home for the playbook for use later on in the tournament. Across the table, Straight's Aim True. Aim True are also doing something that we might not see a lot of. The grill, yeah, we'd see a lot of grills and 268s on this map and the bat chat. Chieftain, it's nice if you've got it. Great premium British tier 10 tank. Super strong turret, gun depression. IS-4, reliable heavy IS-7. E100's a bit out of place. I'm interested to see how this kind of diverse lineup by Aim True is utilized. And so let's get stuck into the action once more. Well, for the first time this evening for the North American server. This is my second stream this evening. And let's go. Boom, look at that. The guys here, camo in unison. And we are starting off in Malice's corner. No whitetails. Don't get that song stuck in my head. No. Curse you, whitetails. I'm going to be singing that all night now. Let's try and find... Let's go across to Slaughter. The Batchat 25T, the man of mobility for Aim True. He's going to push up into a good spotting position. Now, he's going to be caught out. But what we are going to see here is a slight mismatch, potentially, between the players. Oh, no, he's got support coming. We've got Middle-earth coming up here, backed up by X. Let's get elevated, it's all happening. Nate the Great 5 in a very strange position, potentially caught out here. He is going to have, but no, he's spotting X, and he's bounced. And DMG, Dark Magician Girl, taking a lot of fire there. Very, very interesting angles of fire, but Malice do have the C-cap. And that will be Astro in the IS-7 there. Astro skill locking in the C-cap. Also Skidoodle and Moosh 3 getting D. It's a very dominant start now for Malice. But they're going to get pushed. There's a big push coming here. Whitetails taking a big double tap there. He's blocked Slaughter. Slaughter's taken an unnecessary hit. The Clippers, the 50Bs are getting pushed. And look at this, the E100's gonna lay a big 8 roll into Mosh. The 50B's getting pushed. Middle-earth now with the shot. No, doesn't get it. And the Aim True team getting in the way of each other. a little bit here. And the hit points are neck and neck. This is quite surprising. Pincer had a good advantage. And there we go, Whitetails finishing off Astro Skill. And this is a bit of a shift of momentum, because now we're seeing Straight with the gun advantage. Cap advantage is not massively in the favor of Malice, although they do have a cap advantage, so they can use ammo racks and Ilwi here in the grill. And certainly if any aim true players push out overly aggressively along this flank. Oh no, they're relocating. Massive hit by Overclock there into the back of Moose 3, the E100, ending the 50B. And also Skidoodle, he is unspotted but knows he's in trouble. He's got the turret facing the right way for sure, but it's a gun. It's a gun and cap point advantage now in the favor of Straight, and we're seeing a flex DMG, Casey, and Slaughter. Let's get in the driver's seat of Slaughter. They're making a push, and Klinzites, Malice is Batchat, capping A. Everything here to play for still for both teams. Really, really very close indeed. There's a lot of low hit point tanks for Aim True. Malice really need to work on taking those down, and we're seeing potentially another concerted push here. It's Slaughter and Whitetails getting into the C cap. That will help. That will help Aim True maintain cap dominance. And Ilwi in the grill getting shots in, but to no avail. Aim True securing C and D, and this is the classical defensive formation that we'll see. And now Aim True, all they have to do is sit back, rest on their laurels, and force Malice into the jaws of their angles of fire. But Malice, no rookies to this. They know they're 2 guns down. They've lost the 50B and an IS-7. Pushing for them is going to be very tricky. They're gonna have to work on locking down the low HP tanks, but it looks like, and look at this, Middle Earth and the 268 Sergeant slaughtered there. There's a lot of insulation for the low HP Aim True tanks. And Pincer are making a move. We're seeing Klinzites in the Batchat. He's going to try and get some spots. Struggling with the ascent, but he will manage it. And they are, yeah, look at this. We've got the grills here, and Skidoodle, Ilwi, Amorax, Klinzites, and even Nate the Great dropped the speed boost. He's trying to flex across. They know that it's not about cap points now. They know they don't need to worry about A. They know that Aim True are going to be hunkering down around that D cap. All Aim True have to do is keep D in their favor. They can cover C quite effectively from there. Malice stacking all their tanks. Big hit going there into I think it was Tails. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Oh, Amorax taking down Ix in the IS-7. Great move by Amorax there. And a DMG in the Grill 15, setting up the angle of fire. Slaughter in the Batchat 25T. Overwatch on that far flank. Casey in the IS-4, hull down, ready to react and insulate his team. Cat pressure massively in the favor of Aim True. Nate the Great getting punished on the crossing. He's down to 224 HP. And we're seeing here, look at this Chieftain working this ridge line super effectively. There's not a lot that Malice can do here. They're pushing though, but Whitetails has spotted them, and it's going to be the E100 to shut down potentially the Batchat. He's unspotted. The Batchat is going to push, and then he's going to get deleted potentially. No, big hit, and Amorax finishes off Casey. But DMG takes down Amorax in return. There we go. Overclock nails Klinzites into the ground. Huge hit by the E100. And this one is all but over. Skidoodle on the long reload managed to take down Tails, but still double cap pressure. There's no one they can really hit. And it's Slaughter finishing off Skidoodle there. Getting some shots in across the map from the Batchat 25T. Great job by Aim True. Great play early on, establishing the map control, getting a good, solid gun advantage. Malice's strategy not executed as effectively as I'm sure they would have liked. Good damage spread by both teams. The 268 Chaser there, not getting as much damage in as we might have expected, but certainly a passive threat constantly from the backline. be interesting to see how they flex their lineups based on that performance. Just checking everything. Yeah. If they take these lineups, I'll be quite impressed. We're potentially seeing a triple 268. This is just something that you don't see. You really don't see this on the European server. Triple 268s. We've had some crazy strats so far in Twister. I think the craziest one we saw was 6 Batchats and a grill, and it almost worked against Legion's main team. Almost didn't work. It almost did. But triple 268s and a grill leopard Batchat. This strategy looks like it's going to be all about dealing damage, using the leopard and the Batchat's mobility to spot targets. The 268's strong, heavy-hitting 600 alpha and camouflage values to strike with impunity from the backline. Pence's Malice team, still with the mobility Klinzites, their Batchat superstar, Mushtri, Skidoodle, 50Bs, Skidaddle in the 113, that Chinese heavy, Nate de Great in the 268, and Askrostil IS-7, Amorax Foch 155. Bit balanced, but a lot of soft tanks there for Malice that will be easy pickings for the 268s from Aim True. So Aim True potentially here could have a very strong lead, and we didn't get the transition there in time. Should have left it a little bit later. Both teams rocking the correct fan banners. Beautiful to see that, as always. We struggle with that on the European server sometimes. Teams supporting their opponents, which makes absolutely no sense when you think about it. So, more coffee for Rolling Swarm, and more carnage in the battle. Let's go to Klinzites. I am very, very concerned for the Malice tanks, the 50Bs and the Batchat 25T. There is a lot of heavy hitters on the field from the red team, from straight Aim True South Spawn, but Sergeant Slaughter getting absolutely punished there, trying to cap out C. And even Casey is not able to get a defilade from the opposing Malice side. He's not even... Is he going to be able to cap C? But Moosh taking some big damage there. Malice now 3 tanks stacked up over A. They've got the cap lead. A and B for Malice. C and D for Aim True. Really, Malice here working very hard to stay out of harm's way. Slaughter getting absolutely punished there on the C-cap. Big disadvantage for Aim True. They were going to be relying on his mobility to spot up targets, and now what we're seeing is a very campy Aim True lineup. 3 268s sat on a hill, and they can't sit there. They either have to kill a tank or push in, and I'd be very surprised if Malice give them any angles of fire to work with. But this is what you see here. Slaughter in the Batchat 25T is going to be trying to use the camouflage of his tank to get some spots in, but he is down to 355 HP, struggling with the ascent. Is he struggling? No, he's not. He's biding his time, and it's going to be Slaughter and Ix working this ridge, trying to spot, and they've made a wise move here. Losing Slaughter early on needlessly. Could be Ix dodging the post there, not giving away his advance into enemy territory. Ix here, the Leopard 1. He's got to get some spots in, and he's doing it. He is getting some spots in. He's spotting Mostri, and that is what they needed. Great play there by the 268, deleting the 50B from the face of the planet. He's gone. Dead. And this is beautiful to see, a strategy working as one might intend it to do so. And now Malice are on the back foot, and they have to push, into a lot of 268s that have got a lot of people spotting for them. And so Casey here Undersea, he's spotted. He could be in trouble. If he can't get covering fire, well, if he can't get covered, Klinzites might be able to put some damage there. We've got Tails in the Grill 15 up on the hill at the back. He might be able to spot. No, the Batchat is going to be, well, if the Batchat gets spotted, he's spotted. He's in a lot of trouble. Whitetails lining up the shot. Whitetails can't see Klinzites. Again, not in a happy position. He's going to get spotted again by Casey. They need to do it, and he's spotted. And he's so lucky to be out of position. Oh, great move. Great move indeed by Malice. Getting into the B cap. If they can stay alive, if they can knock out a tank, they can do it. But there's so much firepower for Aim True on that hill. So much firepower. Can they come back? Oh, HP going down. Middle Earth goes down. Malice with a textbook execution there, getting the stop on the cap. Nate the Great bleeding HP. Amorak's got to come in. DMG coming around the corner, potentially finishing off Skedaddle on Nate the Great. Oh, wow. Oh, and there we go. Amorak's finishing off DMG. Slaughter finishing off Astroskill. It's so close. And Whitetails taking down Nate the Great. Overclock finishing off Skadoodle. It was Malice had such a good push there. Such a good push. But the reaction by Aim True was next level. And you see how important it is, that cap pressure and having to knock guns out to keep your team in the fight. Absolutely incredible. Let's see, that was that was awesome. Also, it's quite late here, and I got quite excited, and I think that my screaming has woken up the missus, and I might be in a lot of trouble. Oops. So let's see, we are now moving on to the next map. This could be a big upset for Malice team. You've got to remember that they are in the middle of a lot of high-scoring teams at the moment. They really need this win if they are to remain competitive and to got to really shore up their chances for a top 4 spot. And so let's have a look at the next map. The next map is Winter Malinovka, another 4 cap. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting that confused with Himmelsdorf. It's a winter theme map, 3 caps. You've got the A cap down in the frozen lake area there, the medium flank downhill, and then B and C in the city area uphill. Malice will be starting in the north spawn, and then Aim True will be starting in the south spawn. Aim True just need one more win in the bag to get the victory point for this map, which will be really, well, there's no chance of them going through to the top 4, but it will be a huge blow to Pincer's Malice team and their campaign to make the top 4. Having a look at the lineups here, Malice going Russian mediums, Chinese heavies, French TDs, coming up against American mediums, Russision heavies, and our 268 E100, the alpha damage in the favor. So close, almost missed it. The alpha damage definitely in the favor of Straight in terms of the heavy hitters. The Foch destroyers though, Foch 155 Skadoodle and Foch 155 Amoraks, not to be underestimated. So let's see where we're going. Let's jump into a mobile man. It's Ix in the M60 gate, still fresh in the mind for many of us. I don't know if it was the same on the North American server as it was on the European server, but the less we talk about that, the better. These 2 American mediums working the hull down angles here, while their counterparts, the triple 140s of Malice, working the hull down positions, using the low ground, and it's proving to be advantageous for them. Ix is getting punished in crossfire, and he's on fire. He's down to a one-shot, 284 HP, and he's relying on Middle Earth and Whitetails here. The IS-7's pushing in. Ilby and Skedaddle, they're getting flanked. This is bad. Ilby getting taken down by Overclock. DMG finishing off Skedaddle. This could be all over for Malice. This is incredible. What an amazing play by Aim True. Ix hanging on for dear life, not getting finished. It's a 2-gun advantage. Cap points neck and neck, but guns going down potentially very soon. Nate DeGreat finished off a 3-gun advantage. How is Ix still alive? Malice not doing a good job here of focusing the low HP tanks. Takes down Middle Earth, takes down Overclock, but Whitetail's taking down Gamer. It's 3 on 5, but the cap points and the guns are in the favor of Aim True. Slaughter here in the IS-4, gonna get finished off by Skadoodle. Boom! Skadoodle gone, but DMG not paying any attention, gonna get into the back of ammo racks, and it is Skadoodle and Klinzites, and it is no longer Skadoodle, it is Klinzites left in the 140. Nothing Klinzites can do, and it is a 3-0 victory to Aim True. What an upset to the scoreboard, and Malice are going to be kicking themselves for this series. Completely outplayed by the Straits Aim True team. And wow, look at the damage spread there. Only 1.8k more damage inflicted by Aim True, but 4 guns retained in the game. And look at that, lowest scorer, 1.2k Slaughter in the IS-4. And quite a few tanks below 1k for Malice, the 140s and the 113, not getting into effective firing and covering positions there. So really a bit of an upset potentially, because what we're going to see now is potentially Malice could be overtaken by Pramo's 3rd team, and if we have all 3 Pramo teams in the top 4, someone's going to have a word with Wargaming, because it feels like there's a monopoly on the way. So what we're going to do now, I'm just going to put a replay on just for a while. We wait for the other scores to come in, bearing in mind this was a 3-0 series to Aim True, and we obviously want the other scores to come through before we get stuck in good lord, that's quite loud. Before we get stuck into an analysis of the scoreboards. We've seen the T54 replay. What a cracker that was. That's at the beginning of the stream somewhere, if you're interested. But I also have here brought in 2 KPF PZ70 replays from the EU server. It's on sale at the moment in the store for 14,000 gold. It's a bit of an odd duck. It plays very, very strangely. It's got some. It's unlucky the way that the playstyle matches up against, you know, very strong tier 10 opponent tanks, and also that quite OP tier 8 premium meta that I'm sure, no doubt, you guys in North America experienced just as painfully as we do in Europe. And this tank, it's different to a lot of other tanks that you might play. It's interesting, it's challenging, but my, is it rewarding. So I will leave you with this. I'm going to check the stream health, and then once this game is done, we are going to come back and get stuck into the scoreboard. So nothing crazy special there in that game, but who doesn't love a good 3.3k damage game at tier 9. Really good there, good performance by our 263. Probably my least favorite tank to come up against, so happy he was on the green team. And the Leopard 1 T62 Alpha doing a good job on the medium flank. And our opponent, Speaker 746 Batcha 25T, great job by him as well. 1 damage point less than me, but still really solid performance with quite a lackluster team backing him up, if we're being honest. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the scores as they stand now. Malice, not a good round 2 at all. Four games played in round 2, I believe, and only 1 victory against bottom of the table team, Purple's Mass Aqua. Very tough draw for them. Well, they've played both Pramo teams, and Aim True, crippling victory 3-0, bearing in mind the last time that they faced Aim True also beat them 3-0. This could be, oh well, it could maybe potentially be down to the maps that they're coming up on, but even then, you know, different maps there, or just an incompatibility of tactics and strategies being employed by either team. Malice have got their work cut out for them here. They really do. Now the next opponent, Purple, they need this. They really need the win, because their final opponent, well, yeah, they've got the Pramos Hate Us More team, current leaders of the pack in terms of points accrued so far, and then they play their clanmates Goldfish Reaction 2, as you see them on your screen, and those 2 games won't be easy. They really needed the win against Aim True, didn't get it, so now Purple, they've got to be, fingers crossed, they really need to get a win here in the next match this evening. Now, if we look at the spreadsheet, well, if I look at the spreadsheet and tell you about the spreadsheet that I'm seeing, their contenders for the 4th position spot, Pramo's spaced out team, as I like to call them, on 3 and 3, that means up to 6. They got the win in their most recent match, beating Mass Aqua. So this means that this Pramo team are now tied with Malice for the 4th slot. Let's see here. Pincer's team losing out to Pramo. So Pramo going up to 9 points. Goldfish Reaction 2 staying where they were. Hate Us More beating Purple, extending their lead at the top of the table to 10 points. So it currently goes Hate Us More 10 points, Pramo, the condensed Pramo, with TGF Blue, Mike A, and Mo. They are at 9 points. Goldfish stay in 3rd place with 7, and then tied 4th place. Hot competition there. It is Pramo spaced out and Malice with 6 points apiece, bearing in mind that we've written off Aim True and the Purple teams already, but although they're not in contention for the top 4, what an upset that was. Aim True dominating the Pincer Malice team there, really showing that you can never write off a team at this level of the competition, and certainly pride is a factor and so these guys will be looking to get every victory point that they can, going through to the top 4 or not. So lovely to see that. We've still got loads of time to go before the next invites come out. The next match is starting in about 15 minutes time. So I am going to play my last trump card this evening. Well, this is the one that we've seen. I'll play my last replay, and then I'm gonna get stuck into some tier 2 action to keep you guys entertained. So enjoy this while it lasts. Just seeing the YouTube chat now while the replay is on in the background for me. Yes, please do. If you want the Twister coins, you've got to log in through the in-game client or the website with your Wargaming ID. And that is how you will get the Twister coins. If you don't do that, if you're just watching through the app or directly on the channel, Wargaming can't give the coins to your account. You have to go in through the portal using your Wargaming ID, and that is how Wargaming can give you the Twister coins. If you don't do that, no coins for you. Charlie Thomas, 3 to 4k damage on my E100. I get 3 to 4k damage on my E100 on a good game. Usually my tier X damage is somewhere between, well, on average I'm about 2,700. But I like to think that win rate is more important than damage inflicted at the end of the day. But bravo to you with those numbers, my man. Keep up the good work. Plague 24, the KPFZ honestly seems like a weird turreted DD. You know what? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad way of describing it. Big hit potentially coming up. Oh no, fluffed it. That replay not nearly long enough to save my bacon at all, but what a good game I had there. 4k damage, had some fun, 9 shots, only 1 missed, got a good number of bounces as well, which is always handy, and a bit of run damage to bring up the numbers there. Look at the amount of module damage the HE got in. on that soft VT Alpha PZ4. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, great sort of team performance there. The T54 Mod 1, really good, covering me at the end phases there, clearing up the low HP tanks on the field. Good damage spread by the rest of the team. The little bits of damage that I didn't eat up for myself. So let's someone sent me a platoon invite. The classic. Right. Let's see all of the things here. Okay, let's do it. We've got time. We've got 5 minutes. Is he there? The classic tank. Classic tanker? Tier 1. I'm on tier 2, man. Tier 2. He's gonna carry me. He's gonna carry me. This is good. Because I'm on PC controls and I think I'm about 150 ping. Which is... it's just the worst. It's so bad. To everyone who's typing Spanish on the chat, Luis Ricardo Mateo, very sorry I can't speak Spanish, but obviously please do communicate with your buddies in Spanish on the chat. All races, all creeds welcome here on the stream tonight. Charlie Thomas, I've just jumped into a tune with this dude from the Clear Clan. The classic tanker. Good to hear. You are now 5 minutes ahead. We're going to play this game. 150 ping. RIP any chance of success that I've got. I'm tapping the mouse button and I'm turning like 2 seconds later. So we'll see if we can put out any good numbers. And we're just going to get clobbered by those TDs, to be honest. I'll take that. Oh, and our teammate is... that's not a good start for you, buddy. It's not a good start for you at all. It's an even worse start for me. Don't do it. Well, yeah, this has not been my definition of fun. We're just gonna have a really campy game. Go on. That's not bad. I mean, he's going to come round and sort us out. And we're struggling with gun depression a bit. This tank is just getting absolutely punished. And someone's going to drop round from the left or the hill and do this to me. Got no armor, nothing to work with. Ah, dead man. It's very sad indeed. Should petition Wargaming to give me a, I don't know, some sort of semi-decent tank to play. Or I should try and grind NA with 150 ping. The BT-7 artillery. I mean that is some solid accuracy here. Okay, it's all on you, Mike from the Cursed Clan. I turn around and engage that cruiser. But you know, you're a server, you know better than I do. Michael's dog. It's not even Michael, it's Michael's dog, and he is gonna take a lot of damage from the cruiser 4. Oh, but he might be able to finish off the cruiser, but there's a very healthy PZ 2G there, but he takes down player 61234568609, and it is Thomas Rich 07 face hugging with the kill. Great play by our opponents there. I would like to think that I was not a complete deadweight for the team. Certainly, we'll give him a team player, and he was a worthy opponent. As was. Oh no, I only have 2 likes. That is sad. Okay, we don't have enough time now. Need to be ready for the invite. I don't want to miss it. There's only so much. Yeah, I know. Me too. You can't win them all. You win some, you lose some. The main thing is you have fun doing it. In theory, I mean, winning is more fun, but, you know, if you lose, you might as well say that you're having fun whilst getting the rear part of your tank handed to you on a plate. The tournament room is up. Excellent stuff. Good timing by me, good time management. Remembering to push the ready button, bearing in mind I got 1 second off missing it on one of the previous games. Miles, breed love. Okay, how do I get Twister coins? You have got to log in to the, check this out. Here, tournaments, live, click, current, streams, click on one of the live ones. I'm following Malice versus Aim True and Purple. I believe it's Pixel Rage, could be mistaken. Following Aim True, you can see that his coverage potentially. If it is Pixel Rage, good streamer, certainly great content that's been coming out so far on his channel of the Twister season. You can check out that replay of Aim True versus Malice, and then he's also following that streamer will also be following Aim True versus Pince's reaction to, aka Goldfish Team. So yeah, click on that stream, takes you there, or you can go to Wargaming's website, find the link, make sure you log in with your Wargaming ID, and then you can pick up the Twister coins, which are always great to have to hand. So 3 minutes to go. Good though this music is, it's somewhat distracting. And let's pause that, and it is just us now. And the first map is Himmelsdorf. And here's one I prepared earlier. This is the mini-map view of Himmelsdorf. It's another 4-cap map, a punishing city snowscape, a frozen wasteland of carnage. The left side is the A cap, that is the medium flank. This is where you see in random battles, this is where the mediums go. Right hand side, the D cap. This is what you would consider the heavy flank. The middle area there is no man's land, or for the brave, or strategic genius. Depending on what's happening in the battle, it is the best place to catch the enemy unawares and off guard, but timing is important. If you cross at the wrong time, you get caught out in the open, and you die very, very quickly indeed. We're going to see purple green team on the screen at the moment. They're going to be starting in the south spawn, and Malice red team will be starting in the north spawn. Spawns will swap. It's a best of 5, first team to 3 victories, taking the victory point. Purple with no chance of going through to the top 4. Malice desperately needing to chalk up some wins to stay at least level pegging with Pramo's third team, the Pramo that has got the letters somewhat spaced out. Looking at the lineups here, it's going to be interesting. Every match is interesting, but this one potentially more interesting than others. We are seeing purple rocking a 183, which we haven't seen a lot of in the Twister Cup on either the NA or the European server. Certainly the 183 mouse combination could be lethal. The long corridors of fire on Himmelsdorf really do reward a well-positioned TD, but there's lots of opportunities for tanks to flank round. If we just bring up that mini-map again. Oh no, wrong map. There we go, bring up the correct mini-map. There's lots and lots of routes that medium and light tanks can travel to get round the back of a well-dug-in team. So teams need to have good map and cap control and also awareness of their flanks to prevent getting caught in a crossfire. Typically, that is the best way to beat someone on this map, is to get them between two of your forces, pincered, if you will. And so we're seeing here purple with a diverse lineup. Double 113 is the new Chinese heavy meta, also alive and kicking on the North American server. Pincer also potentially taking Ilwi in the bat chat. He's not finalized the choice yet. 20 seconds on the clock. Skadoodly 3, couple of T62 Object 263s. My least favorite tank to face in battle. But a very, very strong choice on this map indeed. Lots of armor by both teams and a dash of mobility. Quite well balanced teams all round. So, getting the timer going. There we go. Into the action. And here we are. Purple versus Malice. And we are starting here. Chipotle is life 23. And Chipotle in the bat chat with this North American special camouflage. I don't know the backstory of this, but what a beautiful camouflage that is. And Chipotle going for B, that makes me think that purple are going to be playing a D strat, and it's Ilwi for Pincer here, blind firing, not connecting with anyone, taking down cover, looking to get spots in. Chipotle gets B before Gamer is able to secure C. Cap advantage in the favor of purple, elevated in the free cam. Now Ilwi, he knows, or he's at least more confident that he's clear. He's going to cap out A, but the action, it's all going to boil down here in the middle. Certainly Waffle in the mouse has already taken a bit of damage. Unstoppable in the 183. If he peeks, I mean, it's going to be tricky for him to work shots there. I would expect to see him further back, a little bit further out of view range. But this is an interesting move. Chipotle now flexing back across the push and pull, and Ilwi has been spotted up by Stewart. That's got to be a Stewart with a 7. He is playing passive, waiting for Chipotle. Big hit! Oh my goodness me! Absolutely devastating hit there. The Foch, and then I believe it was potentially Skedaddle with the kill. I didn't quite catch that, but that is really important. And now the action is here because Pincer have realized that there's a gun mismatch, and Skedaddle's come over the hill. Steven 254 in the 113 is the call. Skedaddle with the kill, no. Gamer with the kill. Big mismatch here. Look at Skedaddle. Look at the positioning on this tank. And Jenny Kim, 141's the next one down. It's a 1-gun advantage in the favor of Pincer. They took the opportunity there. They lost Ilwi, but they gave them the information they needed to know that the flank was theirs. Now it is 5 tanks on to 4. Pincer doing a great job here of coming back, and Chipotle is life going down potentially to Gamer. No, hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Skedaddle with the ram kill, and it is Stewart unstoppable, and Waffle hanging on for dear life here. Stewart trying to get shots into the side of Skedaddle. Skedaddle not giving him any angles, and Waffle bouncing a shot by Skedaddle. Klinzites potentially pushing the mouse. No, he gets taken down by Waffle, and it is Stewart, and it is the last man standing as Waffle, a 2 HP mouse. Are Malice going to play with their food? No, they're not. It's down to business, and finishing off a very aggressive, yes, this is me for the rest of my life, accepting friend requests. One of them's going to be a platoon request. No, okay, we're through it. We're out of the forest, we're out of the woods. Really, really good comeback, good situational awareness by Malice team there. They realized that they had a gun advantage on the heavy flank when they got the Foch 1.5 and the Bat Chat spotted out over on the medium cap. and that gave them the information they needed to flex and focus fire down the core of the Purple's forces, and that is a desperately needed win in the bag for Pincer. The Malice team there definitely needing a confidence boost after losing 3-0 to Aim True from the Straight Clan. Rotating the spawns now, Malice will be starting on the south spawn and Purple starting on the north spawn. I'm not sure that there's a huge difference in terms of the spawns on this map for Clan Wars. Could be wrong. Certainly Thomas Clan and Chief Commander for the Legion Clan knows a lot more about this kind of thing than I do. But for me, I hate Himmelsdorf as a map to play in randoms. I am more of a duke it out on the medium flank kind of player, and an all city map is not my cup of tea at all. So how are they flexing the strategies? Well, Malice are going, well, there's a 1-2-1B, the premium tank there. A lot of Russian and Chinese heavies there, and they've got the E3, so they're going a bit more mobile, dropping the TDs, and Purple similarly drop the mouse, drop the 183. Both teams kind of taking a similar lineup, a similar approach in each instance. They're getting less diverse in the lineups. They're focusing on more kind of reliable, less risky tanks, so to speak. So here we are, round 2 on Himmelsdorf. Let's follow Unstoppable 627, Unstoppable in the E50M for Purple here. Heavily armored medium tank, the German medium. Good side scraper, good hull down in certain positions, laser-like accuracy on the gun. He is gonna spot Skedaddle, Gamer, Skedoodle, and the other tanks that are crossing. And there we go, lighting up 3, lighting up 4. Good positioning by Purple. He's relatively alone. No, he's not. He's got the 268 behind him, and yeah, Purple flexing on the spot. Purple, no. There we go, getting the free cam speed back up. We were stuck at a snail's pace, and all of the guns for Purple here advancing, but Malice with the B cap in the bag are extending the cap lead, the cap pressure in their favor. Klinzeit's in the 1-2-1B, working his way around the back of the map. Is he going to try and get an early flank on, or is he going to work on increasing the cap pressure? Certainly if he starts the D or the C cap, it will signal to the opponents that he's there. But Klinzeit's has been spotted, and it's Stuart 97 in the 268 who's going to address this flanking issue, and it looks like Unstoppable in the E50M is also coming in. We're going to see a 2-on-1 and Nate DeGreat in the E3 finishing off Waffle. It's a gun advantage to Pincer, but that might not be for long. Klinzeit's, oh no, Unstoppable blocking Stuart in the 268. That might cost them. Big hit there, HE roll into the back of Klinzeit's. Klinzeit's on the ropes here, but he's sucked 2 guns out of the fight. That is buying a time advantage, DPM and hit points for his, well, he's down. Stuart finished him off, but Ilwy finishing off Kim. Now Chipotle is life. He's dropped the bat chat, he's in the IS-4. Him and Stephen are 2 on 5. Unstoppable and Stuart need to get in. Chipotle working on his target priorities, but the E3 is going to get one in the chamber and get a big hit potentially into the back of him. Massive hit there on Chipotle. Stuart coming in to engage the E3. Skedoodle finishing off Steven. Skedoodle going to be focusing Chipotle. No, Skedaddle gets him. Skedoodle free to engage the next target, which is Stuart. Unstoppable taking off Skedaddle though. It is 4 on 2. Malice looking very confident. Looks like they have this one in the bag. Unstoppable going down to Gamer. Stuart on the ropes. Big hit by Nate DeGreat. And Skedoodle with the kill. Good move by Pincer there. Once again, getting the guns of Purple out of position. Oh, there we go. The battle finished eventually. Getting the guns out of position. Oh no, we didn't get the battle scores. My apologies there. Once they're gone, they're gone. But really good play. We're now moving on to Canyon. So great move.
by Malice. They did the same thing twice. They established dominance on one flank. The 1-2-1-B in that last game was a bit of a sacrificial lamb. And as soon as they knew they had a gun advantage, they could push in. Nate DeGreat in the E3 with the first kill. Great moves to kind of establish the DPM dominance. And that was what eventually won it for them in the end, I believe. That was the strategy there, kind of getting the enemy out of position, reacting to the information as soon as it came available. Great speed on the reflexes. Minimap for Canyon. Look at that, how well prepared we are. Apart from the fact that I can't point or draw on the map, but you know, we'll get there. Love Canyon. It's all about controlling the B cap. The C cap up in the top right is a bit of a heavy area, but certainly crossing from either spawn to either the A or C cap is fraught with risk. If the enemy can get a tank around that B cap area, spotting those crossing routes, you can get absolutely punished for doing so. And the lineup here, both teams wisely taking a Batchat. The Batchat will be able to exploit the long sight lines along the flanks, potentially playing the middle. Purple, very reliable, heavy lineup. 3-1-1-3s, IS-4, IS-7, and a 2-6-8 for the sniping damage at the back. Malice, E3, Russian heavies, 1-1-3, the Chieftain. We're probably going to see the Chieftain, Clint Zeitz there playing the B cap. It's the perfect tank for that situation. We've played the transition too soon. We're back to where we started. Oh well, almost. We'll get there. We're working on it eventually. And for me, Clint Zeitz in the Chieftain Mark 6 Royal, rocking the Union Jack camouflage. What a beautiful flag. Arguably the best flag in the world, some might say. Arguably. I am somewhat biased there. But let's have a look at that. Oh, glorious. Absolutely glorious. He better have the T rations as well. Ammo racks in the Batchat 25T, pushing up for the early spots here with the speed boost. He's going to light up the purple team, and he is going to light up the purple team, get into cover. No, only gets one spot on the IS-7 there, the battle hardened unstoppable. And there we go. This is Clint Zeitz, and purple here. Good moves. Chipotle is life. Blind firing into the bushes, emptying the clip, going for the long reload. He's going to cap C, and it is Skidoodle and a couple of other heavy tanks to cap A. It's going to be a 15 cap point lead in the favor of purple, but certainly Clint Zeitz here in the Chieftain Mark 6, a really strong tank for this middle area. Has to be careful not to overexpose though. In terms of knowledge of who's doing what, I would say both teams have a pretty good idea, but where the opponent is, we might expect to see the action boil down on this flank. But certainly get ready to see a Batchat from either team sneak around the back and get some crossfire and deep team spots there. Trading, nothing to write home about at the moment. Malice with a hit point lead. Steven actually getting punished on the crossing. Really, I mean, they need to get here. They're stacking for the push, but it's really put them in a bit of a difficult position. And here we go. Who is that even in the middle? It was Skedaddle and Nate DeGreat, the E3 IS-7, both very strong hull down tanks here in the middle. Potentially, if Pincer can work on the flank and get B at the same time, that will put them in a very strong position. And Chipotle is life. He is the sentinel on C, the watchman in the tower, and we're seeing Gamer gets hit on the crossing. He's spotted, but Amorax is hidden. Skedaddle is an unknown element, but he's going to get spotted by Unstoppable as well on the crossing. Yeah, there we go. And Skedaddle, double IS-7 battle hardens. Thank you for doing that for me, guys. Gamer in the 113. The push is coming on C. We've got a 4-tank push onto C. There's no one there to defend it. But this could be a mistake by Pincer because they split the forces and purple are aware of this. And now what we're seeing is a push by purple. They're coming in to the 3 tanks on B. It's going to rely... Oh, Nate DeGreat having to turn, getting caught, getting caught in a massive crossfire. Stuart potentially with the kill. There we go. Excellent play by Purple. Good recovery. And now Klinzeitz is going to get pushed on by some very, very angry tanks indeed. Jenny Kim, he is Captain Harlock. They're going for the low HP Mark 6. They're 2 guns up. Purple looking dominant on this map. Pincer strats, and now Skadoodle is in the line of fire. Look at the focus fire. Beautiful play here by Purple. Skedaddle coming up to protect his teammate. And Unstoppable's been taken down by Gamer. That's leveling up the field. Cap points in the favor of Pincer though. So Purple playing a hit point game. Waffle finishing off Skadoodle, but they're going to have to do it quickly. They take down Ilwi. They are doing it quickly. And they're keeping the cap points in their favor by kills alone. But A and C still belonging to Malice, but Skedaddle, his hit points belonging to Purple. What an amazing performance. Amorax and Gamer, the last people on the field. Amorax taking down Stuart, 770 to 720. 5 guns onto 2 though. I'll be very surprised if Malice can pull this back. Captain Harlock's gonna finish off Gamer. The other tanks, it looks like Jenny Kim's also coming in to assist. Jenny Kim potentially with the kill on Gamer. No, doesn't quite get it. He is Captain Harlock finishing off Gamer. Amorax in the Batchat 25T getting an absolute screamer of a hit there from Waffle in the 268. That was not a good day to be Amorax at all. And now Chipotle is life. Three shells on the clip is pushing. Waffle's got 1 in the chamber as well. Amorax is going to get 1 off. It's bounced. And he is Captain Harlock in the IS-4 with a cheeky shot between the ridgeline there. And that is 2-1. And let's get the scores up on the screen. What a great tactical read by Purple there. Really, really good to identify that Malice had split their forces, leaving 3 guys on B, moving 4 of their players towards the city cap, and Purple exploiting that weakness, that division of forces to beautiful effect actually. 5 guns kept in the game. More than 5k damage inflicted in their favor, but you saw how good Malice's early cap control was on that map. The Chieftain Mark 6 hull down over the B cap, and then even Pincer putting the E3 in the IS-7 battle hardened there later in the game. It was just that when the Purple team saw the weakness, came around the corner, they were able to catch them out in a beautiful crossfire. Beautiful for Purple. not beautiful for Malice. Not beautiful at all. A really bad time was had by their team when that happened. But really solid gameplay by both teams. Pincer's opening moves very strong, but Purple getting the cap pressure gave them the opportunity, forced Pincer to split their forces as they did. Looking at the lineups now, Purple getting a bit more mobile. We're seeing 2 Batchats, 3 113s, double 268. Quite a nice lineup. I like the look of that. The mobility, the balance, having tanks, all 3 heavy tanks for example, having the same speed, damage output. It means that they work quite well, quite harmoniously together. Malice, STB for the B cap. Not sure where the mouse is going. It will be interesting to see actually how they use the mouse in correlation with these tanks. I think actually the double Batchats might catch the mouse slightly off guard. Oh, perfect timing on the transition. Me likey. Okay. Chipotle is life. Batchat 25T. Unstoppable 267 or 627. Just unstoppable. He had a great game last game. Where are these boys going? Because and they're both dropping the speed boosts. Lots of speed boosts dropped by either team. 5 for Purple, 4 for Malice. And Unstoppable and Chipotle is life going towards C. And it is Purple, red team, North Spawn going for the C cap, top right hand corner. And it is Malice, blue team, South Spawn making their way towards A. Double Batchats will get into C though for Purple. Purple will get cap control before their counterparts. And it is Klinzeitz, as we predicted in the STB, rocking the adamant camouflage, who will get the B. But he could potentially oh dear, we are potentially seeing here. This is interesting because Purple they were really banking on something happening around C, And now PNCR have put themselves in quite a good position. They have to make sure that they don't get cornered. Their tanks are lined up between B and A. They need to get more map control, get more spaced out, because what we're going to see here is potentially Purple extending, getting them in a crossfire, getting them caught up position. Now you see the Malice tanks really can't get out of that little pocket that they've dug themselves into. And if Purple can extend their control, and Purple pushing, also the mouse in the middle of nowhere there on the other side of the map with Batchats pushing past him, Skidoodle bouncing, Jenny Kim taking a big hit, and we've got a 5-tank push here. Skidaddle's ready, but Skidaddle is in a lot of trouble. But Skidoodle taking down Jenny Kim. PNCR ready for the push. Great play, but Skidaddle, he's getting punished. And where all of the purple tanks actually here in this kill zone. Look at this. The push by Purple, all tanks into the riverbed, surrounded blue guns ahead of them, to the left, to the right, and we are seeing Jenny Kim, Stuart, Stephen, both down. It's 4 guns onto 7. Skidoodle has been taken down by Waffle, but it's really not enough. And now we're seeing Unstoppable here in the Batchat pushing on Nate DeGrey. He's potentially fluffed that up. Oh no, he gets out of dodge just in time. Ammo racks here, finishing off Kuzirok and Chipotle's life, getting the long reload in, going back, but skidding at the last moment to avoid taking a big hit by Nate DeGrey. Nate DeGrey hammering Waffle. Ilwy pushing in to Waffle as well. Klinzeit's finishing him off, and it is Unstoppable, last man standing. 800 hit points in the tank, getting shot from all sides, but he might survive. He does. But unfortunately, that is game over. I've got clan invite. I don't know. I'll have a look. I'll take a look. But really good performance there by Malice, and what a desperately needed win that was for them. Gamer in the 113, 3.2k damage. Klinzeit's having a strong game in the STB1. Adamant, 2.6k damage. Good damage spread by PNCR. Great flexibility, great adaptability. Purple, their push was a good theory, but I think pushing through the river was a mistake. They should have tried to maybe extend it a bit wider. Certainly getting kind of sucked into that soft terrain cost them their mobility, and they really just they put themselves in the open to a very strong, very ready, very well prepared field of fire, and that was it was good to watch. Oh wow, lots of notifications. A clan invitation, shall we see? We've got lots of I don't speak Spanish. I appreciate the invitation, and I don't speak French, but I also appreciate the invitation. It's not loading. So thank you to both of those clans, but I'm not accepting clan invitations at this time. Certainly not from non-English speaking clans, but thank you so much anyway for the offer. Much appreciated. So tremendous thank yous. We're probably going to have a bit of time before the scores come in anyway. We've got some credits to spend. We've got some XP to spend. Not enough XP though, really, when you think about it. But why not? Now, do I really want to put my... Yeah, let's put my shot. Firepower goes down though. Should we do it? Yeah, go on then. I have no idea what I'm doing at tier 2. Can't hold that much premium ammunition. Certainly no one has ever taken that ammo load up before. Oh no, I'm too poor. That is very sad. Oh, we've got boosters. We can use boosters. Okay. Let's put some boosters on. Let's try and earn some credits. Let's use all the boosters. Let's try and get out of tier 2 at the very least. and play one solo game for now. Okay, we're top tier. We're just playing a game while we wait for the other matches of this evening's Twister Cup North American online finals to conclude. The last games of day 6. Only 2 games left to play for each team. We are closing in on the finalists. I am playing on PC with 150 ping. I'm not happy about this. Not happy at all. It's also 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. I'm playing with 150 ping on PC controls in a tier 2 tank that I don't actually really like. And yeah, that I can't aim. This guy's going to drive into the back of me. We're just this is not a good position to be in. I'm only doing this because it is tier 2 and tier 1, and I think I can get away with it. Oh, auto aim is lovely. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. 150 ping. No. Too much auto aim. No cruiser. Now I can't actually get. Ha 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 ha. Now this cruiser. Nope. That was touch. I would have made it. This is working. We're having a better game. This cruiser is you're picking the wrong targets. I would focus on me if I were the enemy. Interesting. Is he AFK? He looks AFK. We're having a big game. Go on, give me the next color ribbon. Go on, you know you want to. How much damage do I have to do to get that ribbon? This is tier 2. Yes! Epic. With the kill. Boom. Oh wow, okay, hello. No, 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 no. Five kills. 150 ping, 5 kills. And lots of cap points. Could this be a mastery? I would be very happy if this was a mastery. I would be very happy indeed. I don't think it is, but you never know. Second class? Oh, come on. Well, that's depressing. I thought I was onto something there. Team player. Team player. Come on. That was good. Look. All those cap points, all those kills, all that damage. Ah, man. Give me a break. Okay, let's check the tournament scores. I expect them to be through. Bring up the spreadsheet as well. So, hate us more. Losing out to Pramo's third team. Well, this is very interesting because this is going to put the pressure on Malice to qualify because they are coming up against quite a difficult lineup in their matches Tuesday evening. And so certainly for them, this is quite a troublesome victory for the Pramo team. So hate us more losing out to Pramo. Pramo unsurprisingly dominating Purple's Mass Aqua team. Goldfish, Reaction 2. Losing out to Pramo and Aim True. This means that I believe what we're seeing now is that the Hate Us More team and Pramo are still in the top spots, but then we've got Goldfish, Malice, and the Pramo team. Let's see, how did they actually do in their first match? Yeah, this Pramo team, the Pramo team with the spaced out letters, spaced out Pramo, as I'm now going to refer to them, spaced out Pramo, Malice and Goldfish are all tied on 7 points apiece, and it is Pramo and the condensed Pramo and Hate Us More who are ahead in first and second places. So still the North American server is wide open. Spaced out Pramo versus condensed Pramo. First match Tuesday evening. That's going to be starting 9 p.m. EST, I believe that's Eastern Seaboard team, and then coming up against Straight, which is a match that they will probably be expecting to get a win with there. So that's quite good for them. And what we might actually see is Pincer's Malice team coming up against Hate Us More. That's going to be a tough draw. And then Goldfish. And this is difficult because actually what we might see here is 3 Pramo teams going through. And the unfortunate scenario where Malice and Pincer's Goldfish team go head-to-head in their last match to decide which of them goes through to the top 4, obviously depending on how Pramo do. Goldfish with the better matchup here for their first game. They should be able to pick up the win against PURPL, and then it's going to be Malice are going to have to pick up the win against Hate Us More, and I don't know if they've done it. No, they lost to Hate Us More 3-2 in the first encounter back in day 3 of the round robin stage. So that is all the scores in for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. It is now 4:15 in the morning in Malta. I have work tomorrow very, very early. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for watching me noob about on PC controls. Been an absolute pleasure to bring you these games live this evening. Please, if you are enjoying the stream, click the like button. If you like me to get more involved in the streaming with Wargaming, some nice comments and some subscriptions to the channel certainly won't go amiss. A huge thank you for tuning in. That is all from me for now, and I am just going to transition across and get some music playing once more in the background. Any of you who tuned in looking for an extra minute or so for the Twister coins, this is for you. Thank you so much. You're all my heroes, and that is bye for now.